Hello guys, welcome to this video. This is going to be the first update on the channel for us, so, keep tuned to that one. But today we're going to be talking about the Katerino and Fitz incident. This recently caught my attention when I was told in the, car by a mate who was driving on his restricted, but that we don't focus on that one much. About how apparently this girl cheated on Call Me Carson, which everyone knows, everyone loves Call Me Carson, because, well, he's the internet's sweetheart. Now, let me just turn this on, because I am extremely fucking hot. I got a little fan down here. You know, I don't give a fuck what people say. We'll just do a little statement before we properly start this video. If you have a bath, you're awesome, because baths are fucking mint cunt. I don't give a shit what people say about baths, they're just good. And no, you're not soaking in your fucking germs. Okay, anyway, so cheated on Call Me Carson, but I've done a little bit more digging, and as you can see, I have the video pulled up here. It isn't really cheating. Like, I'm sitting here watching this, and I'll show you a couple other videos which you will watch as well, because it comes. Okay, this could piss me off because I want this. No, fuck you, webcam. You're coming over here. You go fucking. Fuck you. Sorry about my hand. Now you just see that. I don't want you to see too much. I don't want you to see too much of my, beauty. Fuck. Why? Why does life hate me so? Okay, anyway, I'm going to move this here and we can move forward. Awesome. That's a bit of you. So, we're going to watch this video here. And I'm just going to pause it every now and again and point out what I think. So, hope you guys enjoy this.
Hey guys. I'm sorry this took so long to come out. I was processing things and thinking things through, and this is my first time going through something like this, and I wanted to go about it as best as I possibly could. And I want to be honest. My relationship with Carson was very complicated. I had a boyfriend at the time, and neither Carson nor my boyfriend at the time knew about each other. And while I was clear with Carson that Carson and I were not in a relationship, I still led him on, and ended.
Okay, I'm just going to stop at that point there. Now, you say that you were in a relationship with a boyfriend, and he didn't know about Carson. First off, does the cunt not know about the internet? Does he not know about Call Me Carson? Does he not know about anyone from Misfits or anything like that? Has he been on your channel? Does he know about Raj? Has he seen one of the most viewed videos? No, apparently not. But besides that, because that's just me taking the fuck out of him. Besides that, you made it very specific to Call Me Carson that you're not his girlfriend. And you did the right thing by doing that. Leading him on, at that point, you are being a dick for leading him on, but if you've told Call Me Carson you are in a relationship and do not want to further the relationship that you guys have besides being friends, he should go, okay, she is, kind of doing the whole leading you on thing, but she's in a relationship, I'm not going to take the bait. Call Me Carson's in the wrong for that. He shouldn't have taken the fucking bait, but you shouldn't have put it out there in the first place. So it's a bit of a grey area. So we'll just continue the video on that part.
Ended up hurting Carson and my boyfriend at the time very badly in the process. I am now seeing a therapist, and although I didn't realize it at the time, I was dealing a lot with depersonalization, and I felt like I was two different people living two different lives. I felt like
you were one different person living with 8 different guys, I think is what you meant to say.
a passenger in my own body. I ignored very conflicting feelings and thoughts, and I was very lost and confused.
Okay, so that contradicts itself because she just said at the beginning of this video, as you all heard, I made it very clear to Call Me Carson that, and I'll play it probably, but I'm just going to say it again, that we are friends, and I led him on. You cannot be confused about that. That is a blanket statement. You said, I don't know if I may have led him on, or, I think I told him. Then yes, you can be fucking confused about that, because you dumb cunt, you didn't tell the cunt that you didn't know. But you did. You are not confused. I don't know if you are dealing with depression. If you are, I hope everything does well, because I have also dealt with that myself and am currently kind of dealing with that. But not an excuse for being a dick, and a shitty apology so far. Gonna continue with this.
And I didn't know what I wanted or what was important to me. And this was when I got involved with fits. And I handled it very similarly to how I handled previous things. I depersonalized a lot and was very lost.
Okay, so I'm gonna play it again, but from what I'm hearing so far, when you got involved with Fitz, I'm under the impression so far, because I haven't heard from anything, you did not tell Fitz about anything. I'm sure Fitz knew about Call Me Carson. Like, there is no way, but from his understanding, he's probably going, okay, so they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, she, plays with him, but they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. Not sure if she told Fitz that he is a boyfriend. If she did tell Fitz that she has a boyfriend, I know I said he just then, but if she told Fitz that she has a boyfriend and Fitz still went in, that's fucking dog, mate. Letting the New Zealanders, you're letting us down. Fuck you doing. But if she didn't and he went in, fucking good on you, mate. You got yourself a sweet bit of tail right here, you know what I mean? Her lips look pretty soft, not gonna fuck. It's not getting monetized. I don't care if it doesn't get any views, it's still not getting monetized.
And confused and didn't know what I wanted and made a lot of bad decisions because of that.
Okay, this is, I know I'm pausing a lot, but this is clearly the whole, oh, I was lost, I was confused, I didn't know what I was doing. Unless you were under the influence of drugs or no alcohol, which hasn't been revealed or anything, but I'm guessing you weren't. I'm going to go off of that. You were not confused. You saw Fitz, you went, oh, I'll have a fucking piece of that, mate, I like that, which, fair game, you wanted it, but you don't do that without, you knew that you were a thing, I hate to say that, a thing with Call Me Carson. You already knew you had a boyfriend. If you didn't want it with your boyfriend and you were struggling with it, just fucking talk to him. It's no excuse. Just talk to him. We'll say, hey babe, look, it's not working out. I don't want to talk about it, but we're done. Give him a little bit of a reason and then fuck off. Problem solved. None of this happens. You can go sleep with Call Me Carson and the other fucking 7 fucking dwarfs if you want. But it's not okay. It doesn't work. That makes no sense. Anyway, we'll continue.
And I hurt both him and Carson and their friendship as well. And Carson and I streamed together, and his community very much saw us as a couple, which we encouraged.
Okay, now, with this part, then Call Me Carson and Katerino is not you're fucking at fault. If you watch these two stream, and you went, oh, they're a fucking thing, like everyone did with Fitz and Pokemon, where they clearly made it a joke, and people still went, no, they're a fucking thing. There must be a thing. And they held it on this fucking pedestal up here. Oh, vagina. And they held it on a pedestal up here. Then you're an idiot. You, the viewer, are the idiots in that respect, because, unless they come out and say, we are a thing, then make those jokes. Oh, did I just show a bit of my face? Oh, there you go. You guys got a chin review. You know what my chin looks like? There you go. We'll do a full face review at 2 billion subs. But you've made it very clear, Obviously, I'm guessing from the stream you guys aren't dating. You can't, Call Me Carson, knowing the lad he is, would say, hey guys, I got a new girlfriend. Me and, Call Me Katerino are dating. He didn't. From what I know. But the whole thing with viewers making this meme, it's funny when it's a meme. If it's a meme and you're, oh my god, they're so cute together, yeah, fine, that's cool, awesome. As soon as you take that to a literal stage where it's actually not literal to these two, you then put a bit of pressure on them, to try and make it seem as so it is. Fitz and Pokemon handled it perfectly. They knew that they wanted it to be a joke. They knew that they didn't want to get too far, and they did that well. So we'll just jump back right into this.
And it felt really good to have such a positive impact on so many people. And I'm sorry to all those people that I let down and disappointed. There are so many things I could have done better. and I was lost and confused, and I ended up hurting people that I cared.
Okay, so what I'm catching the rhythm here is that she just keeps winding back to, I was lost and confused. I've come so far and fell so far, but in the end it doesn't really matter. You can't just keep coming back and saying, "Oh, I was lost and confused." No, none of the sentences that I've heard you say, you did not sound when you were telling these stories like you were lost and confused. You sounded like you were feeling a bit down on your luck, and you went, "You know what might cheer me up? Attention." You wanted attention. And that's fine. Everyone likes attention. Everyone's a victim of attention. I like a bit of attention myself. You like a bit of attention yourself. She likes a bit of attention herself. I know I went that way because I'm looking at, you guys through here and it's the opposite direction. Fuck you. I love you. But, no, you can't do that. It's not how that one works. That's really how I feel about that.
Cared about, and in the future, I want to be better, and I want to focus on myself, which is why I'm taking further time off streaming. And
you're taking further time off streaming, cunt, because you took 8 dicks and couldn't keep their mouths shut. I'm not sure how you couldn't do, because no man can resist the power of a pussy. That's fully it, mate. Your missus tells you shut the fuck up. You shutting up because you got to get some tonight if you do. I just want you guys to hear that again.
And I want to focus on myself, which is why I'm taking further time off streaming.
The amount of hate you got wasn't really right. There should have been some to Carson because he didn't tell the fans, no, we're not dating. He helped you in insinuating to you guys, the viewers, that you were both a thing, and that's not okay on you, Carson, and her. I just want to hear that again.
I want to be better, and I want to focus on myself, which is why I'm taking further time off streaming.
I keep rewinding that because I keep forgetting she's taking further time. Sorry, it's late. But, this is, I'll show you at the end of, I'll show you right now. Look at this. Fucking, 85.7. She had about 50 last time I checked. 2.5 million views. And that was 11 days ago. She's already got 2.5 million views on that. This has probably had that 2.5 since the day it got released. But you blew up from this. But you cannot handle the amount of shit you're getting thrown at you. And that's fair. If you can't handle that, you leave. But don't make an excuse like, I want to focus on myself. I can't, that's why I'm taking time off streaming. Just say, guys, the fucking pressure and the hate that I've been getting is too fucking much. So I've fucked off the face of the earth. Practically. Because the internet's the face of the earth these days. Everyone knows it. You're not on the internet. You're a fucking pleb. And if you're not subscribed to Eyes, and also twitch.tv/eyes___, you're a fucking pleb. So, I don't know how you feel about that one. But, yeah. Check us a follow and a subscribe. Because I'm poor, I need money.
And I'm working through my depersonalization. I'm still seeing my therapist.
I don't know what other problems this bitch has, but if she does actually have problems, then kudos to her. Until then, I'm going to take the piss out of her, because to me it just seems like she once again wanted some dick and attention, which is fine, but she let it get out of hand. I'm going to touch on another guy after this that I find really fucking funny, because it's just the amount of bullshit this cunt speaks. Same about me. You're probably thinking that I'm talking about myself. We're going to review myself in a video. Anyway, it's... If you do have problems, Katerino, I do hope you get them fixed. If you do actually have depression, I do hope you overcome it. It is a horrible disease that people have, and it brings the best of us down. I truly do think that. But this... We're getting to the very end here. We're in the last minute and 10 seconds. And this apology video has purely been, I'm the victim, I'm pity, I've done this, and, it wasn't my fault, girlfriend, I totally slayed 8 dicks, and I loved it, but then I got like this, and it totally wasn't my problem, Don't even talk to me, girlfriend. Yeah, that's what I see from you, pretty much. So we'll finish the video off, and then I'll talk a bit more on it after that.
And I want to live my life more openly and honestly.
Okay, I can't say I can't stop that, mate. You definitely fucking lived your life openly. Open legs, open arms, open mouth, fucking maybe even an open ear every now and again. Lending an ear to a brother isn't that bad. You certainly helped out about 8 of them.
And more than anything, I want to be honest with myself, which is something that I've struggled with a lot. And I'm sorry to everyone. I'm sorry.
What I'm wondering if this bitch literally gets up in the morning and goes, "Fuck, I sucked about 4 guys off and took about 2 in the ass and 2 in the pussy the other day." Nah, I didn't do that. Fuck that. Nah, I didn't do that. I've got it on camera, but nah, I didn't do that. How the fuck do you lie to yourself? Do you just put in some fucking random world that you're in? Like, you just live in a random world? Because I've been told that by my mother multiple times. You live in some fucking, la 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 eyes world. You live in some fucking la la world. She obviously says my real name, but I'm not going to say that. But the fuck? Get your shit together.
To my community and anyone that I've disappointed or let down. I'm sorry to Carson's community. I'm sorry to Fitz's community and anyone else's community who was affected by this. Anyone who had to deal with this drama in their chat. I'm sorry.
I personally don't think Fitz had to really deal with a lot of drama. If anything, this got Fitz mad props, because mad props, my dude, high five. You slayed. She is, once again, soft lips. High five to that one, my guy. Fucking. But, call me Carson. He played a role in this too. No sympathy for him. He's a cool dude, but, I have my opinion on it. I have my views. You, on the other hand, you wanted some pleasure. I'm a very liberal person. If you want to go and sleep with 8 guys, you're not a slut. You're not a hoe. You're not, some bimbo. I'll make those jokes, but she's just someone that likes sex, and that's fine. The fact is, you fucked up in creating lies upon lies, which built up into coming to reality and fruition of fucking you literally and figuratively and morally in your asshole. Can't. So, that's what just...
Tempo. I'm sorry to Fitz for hurting his image and his friendship with Carson.
Once again, didn't hurt the image. If anything, he slayed, and he gets props for that. If anything, I look up to him as a young New Zealand citizen myself. Slayed a puss, mate. Once again, we beat America. Call me Carson and Fitz. If Call me Carson is like, no, I don't want to... My fake girlfriend that, she said we weren't a thing, but then we, fucked around with the Twitch chat when we streamed and made them think we were, goes ahead and fucking goes, oh, I don't want to be friends with fucking Fitz. That's fine. I don't think Fitz really needs that. Fitz loves you as a friend. I can tell that by the videos when you guys make. It's not just, oh, we need to make videos for YouTube. He's pretty cool. I like this cunt. He's a good dude. I'm just checking the time over there. Yeah, it's pretty late, mate. Go home, go bit. But call me if you want to make a big deal about this. That's fucking on you, mate. Just fucking build a bridge, cunt. It's not that hard. Fitz, build a bridge with him. Meet in the middle. Kiss, touch tips, as the bros do. Have a ciggy and a VB bitters, or, a nice NZPA. Then, yeah, Reliant Red or a Fungi Brewery. And kiss and make up, mate. It's not that hard. Only 10-second kiss though. That's how long I can go for. Otherwise, that's gay. We don't do that.
I'm sorry to my ex-boyfriend for handling our relationship so poorly. He's very much a victim in this, and Carson, who was
his dick's the victim, cunt.
Also a victim in this, and deserved a lot better. I don't expect anyone to forgive me, but I hope that this, at least, can...
We would forgive you if your apology wasn't so fucking garbage.
Provide some understanding.
Yes, I am a friend of Penguin Zoo, twitch.tv/moistcritical. If I ever mention anyone on there, if I ever mention anyone on there, then I'll shout them out, even though he doesn't need it. He's much bigger than me. It's just to avoid any of that. But we're going to go to this. So pretty much from that, it was a shitty opinion saying that it's all about herself, saying she hurt someone images, and I'm just, no. Shitty opinion. Sorry, not shitty opinion. Shitty thing. We're going to go to this guy now. Shout out to Kavos. Provided the video for this. So we're going to go to this. This guy is talking about how apparently he is her boyfriend as well. Listen to this cunt, and I side with Katerino on this. This guy is just a fucking idiot. How he is a professional gamer, let alone able to use a PC and find WASD and the left mouse clicking button, just blows my fucking mind. Because, just watch.
So, I had some type of relationship with her. Like, we saw each other maybe 10 times. There was some aspect of, like, emotions there, physical stuff, whatever. I did not know about any of this stuff that happened with Carson. I perceived, pretty much I was just lied to the whole time. I guess what I thought was going on is I thought that she was maybe using Carson for views, or maybe they were really good friends. Like, I was told that they were just really good friends. And during this time, she was like seeing me, as well as apparently she had a boyfriend. Apparently there was something that happened with Fitz as well. So we saw each other, you know, a couple, like maybe around like 10 times, give or take. And there's other people in the streaming community that like have seen us together, etc. So that's why I'm just saying like, hey, I want to clear myself out of this drama. Like, I don't want to be involved with it, and I just want you guys to know what happened with me. So yeah, like during this time, you know, I was seeing her, and yeah, I just was in the dark the whole time. I have no beef with Carson.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on, Kavos, you sexy demon. Okay. I was like, 10 days, is, not a, like a relationship, you fucking, dumb cunt. How about that? Oh, we saw each other 10 times and we were in like a relationship, there were feelings. Bitch, after 10 days, if you know there's feelings, you would act. But you didn't, because there wasn't. And then at the end, saying the fact you don't want to get into the beef, yet you bring it up on stream in front of, I'm guessing, your 50 to 60 to 70, maybe 80,000 people watching you, you incompetent fucking buffoon. I don't want to get into the drama, and then you say, oh, I've seen her 10 times, and you just make yourself out to be a fool. You bring, you know, you say Fitz and you mention everyone, and, you know, you have no beef against Call Me Carson. But why? Why would you do this to her? She's put up with so much shit. And then you come along going, 10 days is a relationship, 10 days is a relationship, 10 days. Then every girl I've met, I've had about 65 fucking different relationships. I have slayed 65 pussies, is what you're telling me. Which I haven't. Because I'm ugly. That's why I wear a mask. Oh, that's a good scratch on my nose, I have to tell you that much. But, yeah. You fucking dumb cunt. Shut up. I never want to hear that again. From... Oh, that's so bad. But we're just going to scrub through here and just watch this.
More openly and honestly.
I have not sucked or fucked anything or anyone in the Twitch community.
Well, you kind of left out the fact that on top of Fitz, Carson, and your actual boyfriend at the time, that there was a fourth boyfriend. And no surprise to anyone, he's also a streamer. It's as if she's looking for guys with clout. So
okay, she may not be looking for guys with clout, but she may just see the majority of Twitch streamers that are popular are attractive, Kavos. So in terms of her going after Twitch streaming guys, it may just because she finds them attractive. She likes dick, and that's fine, but she also had a boyfriend. If she didn't have a boyfriend, I wouldn't find any problem with this. But she's not looking for clout. I don't think her mind ran to clout. Her mind probably ran to, oh, if I get found out, then it is clout, but that's probably in the back of her head, not up front, in the frontal cortex, you know, just here where all the major fucking thoughts go. But I think she was maybe looking for just attractive men, which you can find on Twitch, and if you're an attractive female, which I would love those soft lips wrapped around my doodle noodle. You know, as said, my doodle noodle would love a pair of soft lips wrapped around it. But I'm not attractive, and I'm not big on Twitch, and I'm not big on YouTube yet. That's why you should go and subscribe to youtube.com/eyes and twitch.tv/eyes____. Go and follow and leave a subscribe. Unless your doodle noodle is fucking tiny as shit, cunt.
The question really does remain. Is there room for one more? The simps, when they find out Katerino is handing out coochie like no one's business, they are going to be lining up for just a crumb. And people have also...
Okay, Kavos, I just want to really tell you, never fucking say coochie again. You're not Papa Smoke, you're not B.I.G., and you just... Who the fuck says coochie anymore, cunt?
Said online that Katerino's boyfriend at the time when she was messaging Carson was her manager. How would her manager not know that she was linking up with Carson when they were constantly streaming together?
Because generally with a manager, if he's got his own life, and apparently streaming, as you say he does, would not be watching her streams, would be streaming himself. And also, if it's a personal, pleasure of, obviously was, I think Garson got a bit of the sucky suck, if it's for personal pleasure, and she goes over there to tell her boyfriend, I'm going on a holiday, and he can't do shit. He doesn't have access to a phone, so just to clear that up, a manager does not have access to your phone. You can tell them you're going on a personal holiday, and you don't need to tell them any more than that. If he sees you on Twitch, and, she tells him, oh, we're just mates, he has no reason not to believe you. Till now.
Like really nice today, Carson. I don't know what it is. You're glowing. Maybe it's the sunlight.
Thank you, Kate. Maybe it's the sunlight. It's probably that. I'm not in the dark like I usually am.
They went on the Rodula.
I think you're a cool person. I think we could be friends, but I'm loyal to Carson, okay?
Why was she on that show in the first place if she had a boyfriend? How can her manager not know?
Actually, I'd like to point out, a lot of females that go on the Raj show are taken. They just go there because it gets their name out, it gets their thing out, and they can, say they like a guy or they don't like a guy. And the majority of them you'll find who are in a relationship do not pick love. They pick whatever the fuck it is, the other one, fucking clout or some shit, whatever the option it is. I don't fucking know. Do I have a... Nah, my 2 inch is still there, going strong, standing strong, thankfully. But that they just go on there with mostly of them having relationships to get their name out, to get their streaming career started, which is fine.
How can he be blindsided by that? Does something smell a bit fishy? Maybe the manager pushed her in a direction of Carson to try and get her to get more clout, which obviously worked, because it makes no sense that a manager wouldn't know what their talent is up to. Talent, by the way, she has no talent. She's just a dumb bitch.
Okay, in that statement, I am gonna, simp a little bit over this one. Hold on. Before I touch this topic again, I'm just gonna wash my hands and sanitize them dry to keep the absolute fucking AIDS that this topic is to me under wraps. Fuck, did that get on? Oh, Dad, I got my fucking keyboard. You cunts, you made me do that. I'm joking. But she's not.
Their talent is up to. Talent, by the way, she has no talent. She's just a dumb bitch.
Okay. That's like saying, Kavos, you can edit a video, you can stream, you have people that watch, you have people that give you money for that. You don't have talent. She streams, she makes YouTube, she has people that watch and give her money. She doesn't have talent. Ergo, you don't have talent. Ergo, I don't have talent. Ergo, every single streamer doesn't have talent. That statement is shit. You... I'm joking, I love you. I'll kiss you, bitch. I'll treat you real nice. With this pointy chin, that is definitely mine and not a fat fuck underneath. But yeah, I don't agree with that, and then he shows this clip.
In my last video as well, I was joking around about the depersonalization issues.
I handled it. I depersonalized.
By the way, I didn't even get comments like this, but I just wanted to clarify. And a lot of people actually commented on my video who suffer from similar things and said that by no means does it make them fuck up or act like an my video who suffer from similar things and said that by no...
Here's my take. As someone who has struggled with and is currently struggling with depersonalization symptoms, I'll start with the valid point she made. In my own experience, it's understandable to be confused about some things occasionally. Makes life hard some days for sure. It's very easy to say do things you don't mean. What? When you're not all there, think of it like a semi-high but without the fun part. Now that doesn't happen is manipulating people or leading multiple lives. Depersonalization is something that makes you disconnect from yourself or surroundings. So pretty much depression. With depression, in my experience of depression, you will disconnect from yourself and want everything to die. And you disconnect yourself from yourself and your surroundings. That is, depersonalization and depression sound pretty similar. It doesn't make you two different people. That's what I have. That's called a multiple personality syndrome. It's fun. Cheating on your boyfriend is not the fault of being confused. No, it is not, unless there is drugs and alcohol confused and you had no say in it and a guy took advantage, or if you're a guy, a woman took advantage of you. In that case, you are not to blame here. It is the person who drugged you. I want to make that very clear. As for the fault of being confused, you're not confused. You want a dick, you knew the risks, you took them, you suffer the consequences. Fault of being confused, it is for personal gain, or when you can't/don't want to choose between two people, and Fitz was proof that it was the former. It's great to see a therapist and work through your issues, but you can't use them as an excuse by giving vague statements like, I was lost and confused. Once again, wrapping up the little thing, put a little nice combo on top. A little bit of vaginal juice in the bottle there that's wrapped in that combo package of I was lost and confused. I was lost and confused when I forgot that my bus was at 15. Sorry, let me restart that. I was lost and confused when I forgot that my bus left at 7:15 and I got up at 7:30 and was confused as to why my phone didn't put its alarm and remembered it wasn't on charge because my charger's a piece of shit. Fuck you, charger. Oh, there it is. You fucking look at this piece of shit. Gas.
No means does it make them fuck up or act like an absolute dickhead like Katerino. They were mad at Katerino for using that excuse, using what they're going through, and using that as a way to try and weasel herself out of all these horrible things she did. Fitz betrayed his friend, but the extent of what you did was much, much worse. All them different boys you led on and all them emotions you played with, and you still tried using excuses. You couldn't just say, look, I was wrong and I'm really sorry, like Fitz did. And that is why people are showing so much more respect to Fitz right now, because of how bad your apology was. And now finally, Carson has responded. He hasn't really said much, and now he has released a twit longer saying everything he wants to say about the situation, titled I'm sorry. It's a bit of a long one, so bear with me. First of all, before I start off, I hope you're all doing well. You probably weren't expecting any of this stuff, and neither was I, but here we are. This is all a real mess, huh? I want to admit my own faults in this situation, as I'm guilty of things here as well. It's been very difficult for me to watch everything unfold after I came out with the information I did on Reddit. It's my personal belief that I should never have made any of the information that's out now public. It was a private matter that should have stayed private, and I want to admit that I am at complete fault for it being in the public eye. I put it out there in hopes that I could finally move past it, and every day I woke up feeling resentful, immature, and petty. It hurt me to think that two people could do something like this to me and get away with it, so in an emotionally impulsive response, I put it in front of the world. This was the wrong decision because at the end of the day, no one is entitled to this information besides the parties involved. Just like
I want to touch on a real good topic there that he brought up. Carson, you weren't fucking hurt. She was not your girlfriend, you dumb fuck. She was a woman that you quite fancied, did not get any poontang from, I'm guessing, from what you have said. Yes, I said from just then, and then I'm going to say it again. And from what I can get from that thing, this blur on my screen, because for some reason my letters don't want to go, you probably see that yourselves unless you're using a good screen. I could finally move out, and every day I woke up feeling resentful, immature, and petty. It hurt me to think that two people could do something like this to me. Nobody did anything to you. You do realize you were leading your Twitch chat on. If anything, you hurt your Twitch chat and the viewers as much as you were hurt by a female leading you on, even though you knew that you weren't going to get any. And Fitz, well, I think you're just mad at Fitz because he got to slap that ass, play with them titties, jiggle around that bunghole, and, get dick with son, and you didn't. So I'm leaning towards more of the you're angry that he got a piece of the pie and you got the cream on the side. You know what I'm saying? What's the rest of this?
Kate and Fitz, I'm an entertainer that creates content for people, and what I do in my personal life, even if it's wrong, isn't information that I think should be shared. As someone who has been dealing with imposter syndrome and the inability to go out in public without being recognised, even to my hometown grocery store, I should have realised the hypocritical nature of putting this entire situation on display for all of you.
Put on that one there. Thank you very much, Viking. I don't want to be a dick and forget his name because he's provided. Kavos. Don't know where I got Vixen from. Kavos for reading this. If you didn't want to be noticed when you make videos that get millions, hundreds of thousands, tens of millions of views, Carson, really, and I'm just saying this, you know, I think it might have been said, I'm doing the Donald Trump hands, fuck, might have been said before. Just bear with me now. Wear a fucking mask. Like I am. Yeah, I have pictures of my face on the internet that you probably won't find. And if they get posted, they're not recent. They're from like 5 years ago when I looked like a little chubby chaser. But wear a fucking mask. Or even better, don't post shit on YouTube. And don't become a personality. And then that really solves the issue of when you go to your grocery store, a kid that looks up to you doesn't come up to you and say, wow, you're awesome, I want to be like you. And in the back of your head to think that, in here you're thinking, fuck you, I don't like you, I didn't want this to happen. Because that kid looks up to you and you don't, because what I'm getting from this is you don't really give a shit about that. You just care that people, because at the end of the day, you do like it that people notice you. I know you like it when people notice you. I like it when I'm walking around and people notice me even if it's for a bad thing. It gives you that recognition that you want and that you think you deserve. That every human thinks they deserve. I know you want that. Don't try and pull the fucking wool over my eyes, you dumb dog.
You have no idea how much I appreciate the support you've given me recently, and it's helped me immensely to know that I have all of you to fall back on. That being said, I think it's important to say this. I'm just as flawed of a human as Kate. I'm just as flawed of a human as Fitz. I'm just as flawed of a human as Keemstar. I am flawed. Seeing everyone's support is awesome, but knowing that next week it could all be flipped on me is terrifying. I am not perfect. I make mistakes.
You mean like now, from a small YouTuber that has literally 1 subscriber, hopefully you're going to get some more, subscribe at twitch.tv/eyes___, and also drop us a follow and a subscription on YouTube would be beautiful. How it's been flipped on you. Wow. I don't think I could have seen that one coming, fuck.
What Kate and Fitz did was wrong, and I think we can all acknowledge that, but seeing myself paraded around in such a manner feels misplaced. Next week, it could hypothetically be me in front of the public eye, having done something wrong in my...
Good on you. You've avoided my criticism on the fact that you admitted that what you did is wrong, and being paraded around is wrong. Now, hold on, actually. Seeing everyone's support is awesome. Knowing that next week it could all be flipped on me is terrifying. I am not perfect and I make mistakes. There you go. Yeah. So, in that, you've inadvertently tried to say, I was also leading on as well with you guys and that, but you didn't say it. But you made them, once again, Fitz and Kate, look a lot worse. What Kate and Fitz did was wrong, and I think we can all acknowledge that. You should have gone, what Kate, Fitz, and I did was wrong. We can all acknowledge that, and I shouldn't be paraded around, but thank you for the support as I am currently trying to work out the situation at hand. End. That's it. You've admitted it. You're free of all criticism. You didn't. You admitted you're flawed, but everyone's flawed. That's like saying, oh, shit, not every snowflake's the same as the other one. They're flawed. Not every human is the same as the next one. They're flawed. It's a blank statement of you not being, you being lazy and not wanting to actually say what the flaw you've made is. Stay safe, social distancing.
Private life, because I'm just as susceptible to making poor decisions as anyone. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life that I'm not proud of, and to think of myself in Kate and Fitz's shoes makes me feel sorry for them.
Really? This is the problem when people like this with a bigger personality and an ego like Carson's, because Carson has a persona of a nice guy. Guarantee you behind the camera he may not be as nice. He has a bit of an ego, once again going back to that superstore or the grocery store thing, where, how could you talk to me? I don't want you to talk to me. You should know this, to a child, probably. That's not actually, didn't actually happen. I was just using that as a theory. Not actually happened. I don't want to get fucking bumped in the ass for that. But, mate, you are in their shoes. You are. And you're just not wanting to admit it to yourself, which, fucking hell.
Moving forward, please respect Kate and Fitz's time to process this, as well as respect their break or whatever they choose to do. To Kate and Fitz, I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you, and I'm sorry for putting your private lives on display for the world. It was the wrong decision, and I apologize. You did wrong.
Okay, you apologize for putting their private lives on the world. That's fine. Once again, you still did it. An apology is great, but you did it. You could have not done it. But once again, oh my god, my girlfriend that I have a thing with is gone and slept with my best mate. I'm gonna post everything on the internet. Wow. Like, you know, and obviously from what this apology is, only here you kind of admit fault. You know, you say that you've caused them a lot of pain. Yeah, you have. And you're admitting, you know, sorry that I've caused you pain. But throughout this whole thing, once again, like with Katerino's, it's throwing himself a pity party with a little sprinkle of humble pie on top of his pity creme brulee. To cover up the fact of what he's doing, which is throwing himself essentially a pity party in my eyes.
Wrong, but you didn't deserve your careers jeopardized. I hope you both can become the people I want to see you as. Anyway, that's about it. I'm going to go back to playing 8.
Cool. So, right there, he turned what he should have done. Deserve your careers jeopardized. End. Finish it, Carson. Fucking press send. But no, you go, I hope you both can become the people I want you to see as. Because the people that they are right now, which is, I'll have sex with a woman that Carson has a thing with, I don't want that. They do not have to be the people that you want them to see you as. If you said, I know, you know, I hope you can both become the people that you want to be. If not already there. You know, and then he, you know, adds a little, anyways, that's about it. I'm going to go back to play 8 ball now. Is taking that, I hope you can become the people I want you to see, or I know you can be, is even better than that, but I hope you both can become the people I want to see you as. People start thinking about it and then read on, anyway, that's about it, I'm going to go back to FA, and then swipe down. And let's get past it. The fuck is that?
Now. That was a great twit longer and covered a lot of good points. Something, you know, a lot of criticism people like me were getting was that, how could you talk about this? You know, it's not public information. And Carson said it was his responsibility for making it public, and I
want to make something very clear. Once something is on the fucking internet, regardless of whether it was private and whoever posted it, it's public. As soon as this video, everything I say hits the internet, it becomes public. My dick pic hits the internet, and I don't want it there, it's public. My pussy... I have a penis. My face hits the internet and becomes public, even if I don't want it there, even if it jeopardizes my chance of having a career, because this is my shtick. My style. You cannot beat my style. It doesn't matter. It's going to be there. It's public. So I want to make that very clear to all the Karens and all the, you know, all the fucking Daves in the room right now. Any time that hits the internet, it is fucking public. I don't give a shit what you say. It becomes public, motherfucker. And I will use it if I want to make a video, okay? Fuck you.
I think that is important to know, that he did make it public. And people like us who are talking about it, it wouldn't have happened if it didn't become public through Carson on Reddit. I think he had every right to make it public, to be honest. I think if you're hurt by something and if your friends have backstabbed you, I think you can talk about it.
No, you don't. Ever have that right. If it involves someone's career and you can jeopardize it, which he did. He's pretty much ruined Katerino's. I don't think she will be making an appearance again because of all the shit she will still get, even if she took a 7-month break. She will have to go out and find a job or go to uni, because that is sad. And Fitz, he'll recover from it because, you know, Fitz is one of the boys, and, you know, it's more so not Fitz's fault. He's a bit, you know, he's placed far over here, maybe up in this area of not at fault, and Katerino's placed right just up here of at fault. And Carson's placed right here, right next to him. So for Fitz to be involved is wrong. Both of them need to be involved. Dun, dun, dun. I want to try and add in the but he has no right to do that. He should have done what a friend would do and prove that, even though he got backstabbed, kinda, not really, but I'll say it for now, backstabbed, he can go to Fitz confidentially, sit down with him, talk to him, find out what the fuck happened, and then go to Katerino and her boyfriend about it. Sort it out, and then after that, if they want to talk about what has been happening after they've sorted everything out, instead of putting it out on the internet where everyone has their 2 cents on the fucking issue, that's what you should have done. Call me Carson, you are a cunt for doing that. You knew what was right to do, and you had a fucking tantrum. A pity party, baby, cummy, wummy tantrum. You bitch.
And Kate and Fitz knew the consequences of what they were going to do, and if it got out.
Kate knew the consequences, Fitz did not. He just wanted to get his dick wet, son.
They chose to do it. If you choose to speak about it and be open about it, I think that's perfectly in your right to be. I don't think you should be beating yourself up about making that public because you've been hurt, and if you have no one to talk to and support.
Well, now you're beating yourself up about making it public and jeopardizing careers. Full 180.
Support you in that situation, you just let it eat you up inside, it gets a lot harder. That being said, though,
when you're a bitch, you let it eat you up inside. In terms of this case, if there is actually something wrong going on, and if anyone is out there dealing with that, you're not a bitch if it eats you up inside. Go and talk to someone about that shit. That is dangerous. Call me Carson. He knew it wasn't a thing. He knew that they weren't a thing. But because of his ego, because of his self-entitlement, I'm guessing, he thought, and also because everyone loves him, because he is, on the outside, a lovable dude. He's a calm, nice, lovable dude. Nobody hurts Daddy Carson. You made it. Fucking.
Support you in that situation, you just let it eat you up inside.
You made it a problem for yourself, ergo making it eat you up inside. You literally made the disease that ate you inside, or the fucking issue that ate you up inside. Instead of moving on, going, actually, I didn't really have a thing. She just, cheats on her boyfriend and wants to have sex with guys. I don't want to get fucking involved in this. And Fitz just want to get his dick wet, son, so... yeah, like, full 180 once again.
It gets being said, though.
Sorry, I actually pressed the unrecord button, so I'm going to have to clip those two together. Yeah, sorry about that.
I do respect a lot what Carson has said in this. Taking responsibility firstly, and just in general, he just seems like a good guy. The way he words all this, he wants Kate and Fitz to do great.
As he keeps saying, Call Me Carson seems like a great guy. Because once again, I guarantee going in the back of Kavos' head is, fuck, it kind of looks a bit, he also brushed past the bottom bit that I touched on, because he knows what that is. He's not an idiot. Kavos is a smart person.
I could never be the same. I would never lie. If someone did that to me and betrayed me like that, I just wouldn't want to talk to them. The whole situation.
Guess what? I fucked you, bitch.
Is just nuts. It's a crazy situation. It unfolded. I remember making one of the first videos on it that really broke it. I got a lot of flack for it, but now we can see Katerino's true colors. He doesn't deserve to be able to make a career and money off an audience like Carson. So she would have if Carson didn't tell anyone anything.
She deserves to make money off of an audience like Carson if Carson himself wants to continue to play the charade of the boyfriend, which he did. And in that case, he loses all right to have any say in that, because not only is she playing the audience, he's playing the audience. They're both as bad as each other. And they're both holding, a pedestal up here of, we can't be harmed, but then little baby Carson over there, fucking wah, gets a bit butthurt because he didn't get any pussy and he was simping hard because he was, holy fuck. And he was stumbling over every word when she graced his presence with her hefty bosoms and her ample behind. He fucking got butthurt because Fitz, once again, a New Zealander, good on you mate, got his dick wet and fucking teared that ass up. Guys, that's really all I have to say on this. If I watch the end of this, I guarantee that it's just going to be the same stuff going round and round again. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. If you wouldn't mind maybe making this go viral, that would be brilliant. I'm joking, it's not going to go viral, but the people that do watch me, the people that are loyal to this channel, being one subscriber, which is not myself, yay. This is just a full 180. Full fucking 360 pity party on both Katerino's and Call Me Carson's behalf. Fucking Fitz is just in the crossfire there, and he's just getting fucking eaten down there. But To Fitz, mate, good on you. You got your dick wet. You had a good time. You weren't a cunt about it. You obviously didn't brag to Carson. I'm not sure if you knew what was going on between him and her. Probably did. But you knew they weren't dating, so you went in anyway. Call me Carson. You really have brought a new light to how I feel about you. I used to think you're a cool dude, and one day maybe hope to meet you. Probably do still hope to meet you and maybe have a friendship with you. But I definitely have lost a bit of respect for you with the whole pity party and putting those little put downs in there, and then building yourself back up with a joke or two, and then 50 lines of put downs and then joke or two. Obviously 50 lines is a bit ecstatic, but you know what I mean. Katerino, good on you. I guarantee you did not orgasm a single time, because men are horrible in the sack. Unless you're a porn star and you have like magic dick because you inject yourself with a needle into your fucking urethra. Don't have a problem with what you did. I do have a problem with what you did to your boyfriend. I know what it's like to be hurt like that. It's not okay. You should have told him. You should have broken up with him and then continued on your way. I think you do still deserve the audience that Carson has, and that Carson's audience needs to wisen up to the fact that they were used as well by Carson, because Carson did play along with the bit. Overall, thank you for watching. This was a shitty apology. This is a 50-minute fucking video, so if you've watched to the end, we are doing a giveaway, and only the people who watch to the end will know this. So we're doing a $50 gift card giveaways at 400 followers. We're currently at about 120 so far on Twitch. Then at 300 subscribers, doesn't matter what tier you are. I don't care if you are tier -2, donating -$2 and taking it from me. If you are entered in that giveaway, or are a subscriber, when we hit 300 subscribers, I'll wait for 3 months. And after that, we're doing a massive giveaway of some headsets and some games. And one of them will be Valhalla, so hopefully we get that soon, because then you guys won't have to buy it and I can give it to you. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get this Twitch up. My link for where my Twitch is will be in the description below. And the schedule for where I stream is on Twitch. Be in mind that is subject to change during the week, and I will always announce on Discord. Link to the Discord down below. Join the lab and be one of the boys. You'll be put in a simple boys role, but if you follow, you become a large boy, and then if you subscribe, a massive boy, and then if you donate and subscribe, you become, I think it's an insane boy. And then we have different roles for, subscribers of a certain time, larger donators, all that stuff. But regardless, I'd love to see you in there. I love to chat with everyone in my community. If I'm able to chat with everyone in my community, then I will do it, because I love the conversations we have. We currently have some people in there that I chat with all the time. So if you do come in and you're new, just say, hey, I watched your video, or hey, I'm new, how's it going? And I'll respond within probably 2 to 3 minutes, maybe even like 30 seconds generally. If I'm playing a game and I'm fucking grinding and watching, then I might, I glimpse back to check every now and again, but sometimes I forget. But yeah, to the people that watched all the way to the end, come join that giveaway. And once I reach, if we're getting like maybe 100 or 100 people, 200 people watching the game, I'm going to be bringing on smaller streamers that have about, 5 to 6 people on. Bring them on, stream with me, try and grow them, because I want, the smaller community to slowly rise to the big, massive communities together. That's my goal on Twitch. That's my goal here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Also, go... I can't remember his name. Put it in the channel. There's a nice kid. He's about 5, I think, 5, 6, or 7, who watches my videos, loves it. He has 5 tarantulas. I don't know how the fuck the kid owns them and why it doesn't scare him to death, but we're releasing merch for those spiders, the boys, very soon. Be the first type of merch that we release for this channel, and it's going to be absolutely fucking dope. I can't believe I just said dope. I want to kill myself. But yeah, go check the kid's channel out in the description. He's really cool. He streams iPad Minecraft, but does some cool stuff on there. He's looking to move to PC soon. But go give him a follow. Go give him a like. Go chat to him. Really cool kid. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. And thank you very much. I'll suck you guys' dick if you could just give me a subscription, please.